10. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the 18-second mark in 1, 0, go. Alright. Oh, it's probably gonna. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised that it was Car Run that did it. Oh. It's probably all trying to make an illusion to try to bug the hell out of Car Run. Whoa. I mean, hey, the handwriting isn't that bad. It's really nice to get to see when our interest in theater actually run that deep. You know, her character doesn't kind of reminds me a little bit like Azumi's, just to a small extent. Oh. Alright, now this is getting really darn interesting now. But at the very least, Kaoru is still alive, though. Because I thought straight up that she was gonna die off screen for, at the very least, a long while. I thought she died off screen because I was like, ooh, it didn't look good so good for a few episodes ago, but hey, now at least it's giving me some hope. And just that hope isn't like permanently destroyed though, because you never know what the series is gonna pull off next. Gotta admit though, the song in the opening kicks a lot of ass though. Chrono Crazer, which I'm definitely gonna have to listen to the full version of this eventually. Speaking of which, do like how when it comes to the opening, it does demonstrate the importance of the characters bit by bit. Because you got Sierra, you've got Heidi, then you've got the doll, then you got Azumi demonstrated very prominently. Guys, I didn't actually notice little touches before regarding the opening. Oh, even has like that notebook at the end too. You know, why am I not surprised that they didn't show the rest of the play in this episode? I'm not even shocked anymore at this point. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind them and Lumine actually getting a bit more of a prominent role at the very least. And plus, if it's Lumine, she's probably going to write something absolutely batshit insane and entertaining. Would they have the special effects for that? Time travel's probably more doable, though. But hey, you know what? This will be good for her if she does something outside of her comfort zone. Oh shit. It's probably not gonna be Run's diary. It's probably, yeah, it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be a diary based off of her friend that she was talking to in the flashback. That doesn't feel like it's a script, though. That actually feels like something that would actually happen in their world. Probably because it's... if only it was actually Chewney syndrome. Oh, you know what they say? Sometimes fantasy can seem like... Well, no. It should be... Sometimes reality can seem like fantasy sometimes. My guess is it probably cuts off on the exciting parts because... And plus, Lumbing can actually fill out the blanks. Hell yeah. Oh, this is fucking adorable when she does a little tour in that, too. Hmm. Damn, what a badass. I mean, hey, what they did may have been unethical, but the suits did is even more unethical. I'd say an eye for an eye, if you ask me. Oh, this son of a bitch. I mean, whatever that was planned was probably up to no good. Just seeing how things have gone down in the series so far. Aww. It's nice to actually see them lift up her spirits. I just hope they actually show off the play, though, when they actually do it, though. Because this time it's actually Menominee working on the script, so... Hmm. Oh. I mean, who could say no to the writer? That's the first time we see those two actually bat for Sierra there. It's usually just Ari going for it. For oh, damn. I actually love that character development for her. I don't know, when she's that determined, how can you say no to her? Okay, this actually looks like it's going to be fun if they show the audition, though. But knowing this series, they'll probably show them practice and not show off the audition. But you know what? I'm going to be optimistic. You know that? I want to be surprised as this lady knows that those two on undercover missions, though. Considering the gaps in her diary. No, if anything, that should just raise her suspicions even more. Now the biggest question is, I wonder how this seemingly blooming friendship was actually torn apart, though. Oh, that's. But you know what? It's actually a lot of nice character development for Saria because not just that, but she's much more confident in herself. She legitimately wants something. That's what I'm liking about this episode so far. She's becoming more assertive finally. I mean, at least they're being honest about how I perceived Saria at the start of the series and how their opinion of her has actually changed. Oh, and I actually kind of like that too, where even though yes, acknowledging that sometimes you might try your best on something and you might not necessarily be able to pull it out, you can find something else to be good at. Even if everything you're originally going for didn't exactly work out. So I like the optimistic message in the episode, actually. Surely, and they have to do it by any means necessary, as long as it's ethical, of course. What the fuck? And I love the way Heidi just says it all fucking casually. Aww. I mean, then again, Azumi does have the advantage of experience on her side, though. While it seems like Saria is having a lot of natural talent on her side. Honestly, she looks like Cover Run's friend, though, Azumi. I don't think they'd be having that much of a striking resemblance if there wasn't any reason for that. Hey, you know, they got the talent to get bigger than SMT, though. Well, hey, it's probably that, and plus there's nothing wrong with having some hope. Hey, nothing wrong with a little greed, though. Oh, hello, Sakato. Yeah, it's morning right now, Sakato. I actually woke up earlier than usual to react to the Gekidol episode. Yo, I'm loving the music. It's making it feel like it has a lot of stakes, despite it being an audition. This is what I love to see in the series. Mm. Okay, that's gonna be a tough all-in. Jeez, at least let Sarah perform first, and then make a judgment. Oh, oh, ad-libbing. All right, Okay, I actually like how she's lovable. But yeah, right now my time zone's Zakato, it's 4:51 a.m. Right now. At least in the place I live in right now. Oh, you even see. Did I even see some tears coming out? You can definitely tell she's going all in on this. And something I'm liking about Sierra's performance as Miki right now in this specific scene, I'm liking how she's talking with a nice mix of gentleness with a lot of emotional fieriness right now. And just the sweat too as she's saying all that. Hmm. Oh. Damn, that's actually. And you know why I love this scene too? It shows you that when it comes to Saria, she's following you learn how to fill in the blanks in performances because her former issue was she was able to perform something if she were to see a role before, but now it shows you that Saria she's able to patch things up utilizing her smarts. Good shit. And now seeing that she's capable of doing a performance now based off of the perspective of the script is showing a lot of growth and maturity for her. What the fuck? Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be like another epic tier disaster. I mean, whatever's happening, it don't look like doesn't look like good news one bit. Oof. Aww. At least now we know why Carbon always seemed to have that bit of anger regarding her past. You know, at this point, it looks like Tazaki doesn't give a shit about anything anymore. Oh, is he finally gonna get a conscience once? And actually helping Akara? Because even though, yes, it's not gonna redeem every bad thing that Takizaki has done, it'd be a start. Oh, Gratz is all trying to fuck up her perspective again. Probably because. Oh, damn! It's probably a twisted version of whatever Calderon wants, though. Oh, that's why she stayed detached. Oh, oh, snap. And now it kind of makes me wonder. Oh, no, no, no. Ugh, man, this is gonna be rough. Hopefully, Takazaki showing up actually ends up helping. Bullshit, like how it's just a freaking doll. But you know, I actually like that twist at the end, though. At the very least, the doll, they're making the doll in the series more than just for show, which is a positive sign. Gotta give the writing staff credit for that, and down. There's actually one of the Gekidol episodes that didn't feel like it rushed too many things. Yes, you could argue it rushed the performance that the girls were having in the school, and that's the thing that's going to keep this episode from being perfect for me. But it had a lot of great things, though, where at least to the point that the positives definitely outweigh the downsides because, for one, from a story standpoint, we at least finally got to see Connor One's backstory. We got to find out that she was actually Nikki. And not just that, even Sierra was able to pierce things together. And on top of that, we got to see both Izumi and Sierra audition for the huge role, with Sierra actually getting the one in a nice, emotional, spicy sequence. That's what I thought the episode definitely had a lot more upsides than downsides. And from a character standpoint, you would definitely see the growth for Sierra because now she's able to perform a role while also seeing. Oh, alright, PV. Normally, I would be thinking there would be a drama-filled preview, but from the looks of it, looks like it has some happy vibes right now. I mean, I guess since that they're not gonna want to spoil the things involving Karurun and the doll or Hero, and they're probably gonna want to save it for next week. But no, aside from that, aside from seeing Sarah much more assertive, something else that I also really liked about this episode too, I actually liked how it humbled Izumi a bit. Because you saw her trying to compete and she also badly wanted the world, but after getting like completely beat by Syria, I even like how you have Izumi, she actually accepts losing out to the world to Syria. And I actually love stuff like that because it's using how much respect she's gaining for Sierra. And in addition to that, something else that I also like in the episode from a character standpoint, I do like how they mention how Karun is a gazer and her mission was to kill Hero. And that explains why she's so antagonistic towards Hero sometimes. Because now that we know that she was sent in to try to kill him, she failed in that mission. That explains why she's all busted up in the series. At least since the start of it. And I love that. Finally, this series is filling in all the blanks that it had going for it since the start of the series. And on top of that, it's nice to get to see in this episode have at least a little bit of mix of a tragedy too going for it. And saying that, it kind of does make you wonder since the episode seems like it's going to be, well, not the episode, but since the series seems like it's going to be a singular core, now it's just making me wonder if they're going to be able to resolve everything because it literally has the big sci-fi element that it's going to have to resolve. It's going to have to resolve the plot point involving Karurun, Hero, and the doll. And it's also got the unsavory task of trying to resolve the plot point when it comes to Sierra and her friends trying to make the Allison theater group actually persevere. So even though, yes, the episode itself was good and I loved it from the script standpoint, it's going to make you wonder if it's going to have enough time to resolve every single plot point. But I'm saying that, though, this Gekidol episode was more good than bad. And the scene where Sierra figures out that Karurun was actually Mika was a really impressive sequence because the old Sierra wouldn't have been able to figure that out and piece it together. If it was the old Sierra, she would have just settled for doing the performance from looking at how Miki is just out of Kyoko's perspective, and that's about it, just the person who wrote the diary. And that's why I thought the episode was pretty darn great. Because you're seeing her gaining new perspectives now that she didn't have before. Now, in saying that, I gotta say, the animation quality was actually good, especially with how expressive Sierra is when she was doing her audition. I thought it looked really darn good, and you can definitely tell the animators, they went all out. And the artwork was darn pretty too. Especially the 10 sequences when it looks like the doll was haunting Karun's mind. Or in the sequences where, aside from the performance, you see Sierra's determination to perform. Like, things like that really pop visually. And, in addition to all that, I did like how in this episode, the local performances were great too. Like, you can definitely tell everyone involved in the voice cast, they brought their A game on. And that's why if I had to rate this episode overall on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, I'm definitely going to give it at the very least. And that's with it being rushed. I got to give it a 9 out of 10. Because there was a lot of things substantially that actually occurred. We finally got major backstory information. And honestly, that's about as much as I can ask for when it comes to a Gekidol episode. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my episode 11 reaction to Gekidol. And right before I go, let me just say thank you very much to Sakato for commenting on the live chat. And for everyone else, thank you very much for watching my video. Hope you all have a great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see you all later if you join me for either my Shadowverse reaction or my Gekidol episode 11 reaction. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.